Hello everyone, hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of I was gonna say The Invincible, but no, it's just Invincible. Hello, Invincible Reaction, hi. So, this is our live, my name is Matt. Hello, so last time on Invincible, what happened? Some fucking wild shit. Like, it was okay, so it's the first episode, right? And you would think that after watching the first episode, you would get like an idea of what the show is gonna be like, at least in tone. I have no idea. I literally have no idea, because like the first like half an hour, 37 minutes of the show was pretty, you know, generic. Not generic, but like it felt like normal, you know. It felt like, okay, I'm watching a superhero show, you know. It's like you have this guy who wants to become a superhero, who wants to be really good, and he's like, it's like a coming of age story, you know, and a superhero story at the same time. It's like, okay, cool. And then that shit happened at the end. So, you know, I have no idea where this is gonna go, because like after that ending, I'm just like, what, bro, what tone are we going for? Dude, like, I rewatched that scene several times, like, on the editing. I was like, bruh. I was like, bruh. So, I have no idea where we're going. But, yes, that Invincible. Yeah, Mr. Mustache. Omni-man, that's his name. He murdered a bunch of people. He murdered the Guardians or something. I don't remember what their name was. Whatever. They're all dead. It doesn't matter. I did say that maybe the, like, the one that turned into like a puddle thing, maybe that one survived, but not, I don't think so. I think he killed everyone. But yeah, it was pretty raw. It's pretty raw. Like I watched this shit and I watched my reaction to it, and I was like, bro, like I was literally like, as soon as it started happening, I was like, they're all gonna die. Like, there's no way they're all not going to die. If the show wants to be fucked up, then it will be. Like, that scene is so good. That scene is so fucking good, because like the first kill is like the worst one. So you instantly know that it's not going to get any better. You're like, all right, it's going to go up until this far. That to me tells me that everyone's going to die in a really fucked up manner too. Okay, so yes, Omni-Man killed the Guardians or whatever. We have our hero. I think he's the main character. Mark, I think that was his name. He became invincible. He got his powers. He grew up. Oh, he also asked the question previous episode, but I think I forgot to mention it in the discussion. Like, why are there other superheroes? Like, Omni-Man said, "Oh, I'm an alien that came from the planet Beltron or something," and it's like, okay, sure, but like, why is everyone else there? Like, where do everyone else get the powers? Like, how does that work? So I'm curious about like a little bit of world building. So we'll see what happens this episode. Maybe we'll get answers. Maybe we won't. Fuck it. Maybe it doesn't matter. But yeah, Mark became invincible. He, like, that's the weird part. It's that like nobody knows how fucked up Omni-Man is gonna be, except for like us, the audience. So we with that knowledge going forward, we'll have to just deal with things. But okay, that's it for this intro. Fuck it. Let's just go. So, oh yeah, and of course, if you would like to check out next episode's reaction or full-length reactions, you can do so over at the Patreon. So, link in the description for that, check out the Patreon. Alright, let's go. So, Invincible. I suppose Season 1? I'm assuming there's gonna be more. Season 1, Episode 2. Let's go. Wait, is this the guy from the, like, very beginning? Is that a bomb? Oh shit! No, that was a body. What the fuck? Weird thing to focus on. Fishman, no. He had so much to live for. They're gonna think that he was a victim too.
To keep the world safe. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll even work with.
Oh, and the little splat of blood. Okay, cool.
Someone murdered the Guardians of the Globe last night.
Oh my god.
All of them. Tore them limb from limb. And we tried like hell to bring them back.
I mean,
No one was the only survivor.
How is that even possible?
but he's not one of the Guardians. So.
Don't know why your dad was at Guardians HQ.
Put one and one together, guys. So what's up? What the fuck? It's not like a demon. Okay. Yeah, literally just like an alien invasion happening. Holy fuck. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Cool. Like, now that the tone of the show has been set, you can totally show people just get fucked here. Mark, Get in there. Mark, get in there. Those people... Yeah. I mean, okay, this is becoming real. I have to remember that Mark is like literally just a teenager. Oh god. Okay, he saved that old lady.
Oh my god.
The show is actually pretty good. Like, the tone of the show has been set as really fucked, so now it's all gonna be that. Oh, another hero? Another hero? Oh, cool! She looks like a streamer I follow. Pitch Saliva. Oh, is there another superhero team?
Duplicate?
Dupli-kate? Oh, that's a great name! Dupli-kate! How did the duplicates work, though? I want to know the specifics of that. Oh, he can kill... They can kill duplicates, but as long as it's not the original, then she's fine? How does it work? They keep killing me faster than I can keep up! Ah! Another hero? Someone that can age people? Oh, we have Grateful Dead in here. Another JoJo power. Oh, maybe they have a timer. Maybe they have an amount of time they can stay here before they all just die. So they had to go back to their planet.
Yesterday? Oh. Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Blue and the yellow?
Yeah. That
I
was
mean, he's still wearing blue and yellow, so.
invincible. God, that sounds dumb when I say it like that.
Sounds a little optimistic, maybe.
Oxidized and corroded.
Yeah.
For an alloy like this, that should take years.
Time runs faster wherever they come from.
Oh.
Well,
Because they were dying of old age.
huh. Well, if they come back, maybe I'll just evacuate the area and wait till they get cancer.
Because this is fucked up. Oh, he has super... Oh, cool.
Giant shit show too.
Cool, he also has another superpower. Instant transportation. That's like the other side of the world, too.
Come on out.
Who's
I know
this?
you're there.
Who's this?
Wasn't hiding.
Oh, shit! A superhero investigator? Can he see the past? Demon Detective Damien Blackblood. Oh, I love this one. Oh, man. Are we gonna have love triangle shenanigans? Oh, man.
Couldn't have won that fight without you. Oh, except we did.
You
They got
literally
home
didn't.
and
They
ran
got all...
away.
Yeah, they ran away.
Counts.
She's playing ping pong with herself. That's cool.
Unduplicate.
Invincible. Which one of you do I look at when we talk?
Hey, robot.
They didn't answer.
Needed this detector to warn us if they return.
Nice.
Because we almost missed all the explosions and the screaming and the chaos.
I want Rex to
Give
die.
us a few minutes of
Like, it's been like literally like 1 minute total of him being on screen and I already want him dead.
He is super available. You want his number? I'll write it down for you.
Oh my god, this guy. I actually do kind of like this guy. Oh man, this is gonna be awful.
They seem to have discovered a way to resist our time stream.
In 3
Probably.
days?
3 days for us.
Well, I mean-
decades for them.
Yeah, it's been a while for them. I mean, why do we have to do this alone? Like, why isn't there another superhero team coming to help too? Like... Oh my god. Robot, no! I like Robot. They're like paralyzed him or whatever. Oh my god, there was like 1 frame of ribcage just there. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's a really cool energy wave. Like, oh my god, that power is really fantastic. Man, her powers are really cool. Oh god, they got her. Duplicate, keep duplicating. Everyone is in trouble. Invincible, I need you to come in clutch, buddy. There we go. There we go. The others. Okay. Okay, she's fine. Now you start aging. Get those wristbands, son. Getting wristbands 1 by 1 is not gonna be great, son. It's gonna take a little bit.
49,000 kilohertz.
Oh, now he can emit a wave, an EMP that will destroy all of them at once. They're all fucked. Okay, good. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome.
There's no one else, Debbie.
This is, okay.
I said no. You're still injured.
I'll go.
Okay.
What's that?
Why not? He's not that tough. Mark can take him.
Okay. Who's that though? Bro.
Hey, you're early. And you shaved your mustache.
Stay away from my planet.
No, I'm not the same guy.
to be you then.
You only have one eye. That means only one weak point.
Maybe I'll do after all. Are you using your timeout?
Hey, time out. Why did
Oh, do you have a special rules?
Hey, I didn't invent the rules.
Oh my god, that's kind of cool.
I don't even know who you are.
Oh, you don't?
We're just gonna chill?
So I drop by little dirt balls like yours to make sure there's someone capable of defending them against, planet-conquering monsters.
Okay.
Nature.
I literally have no idea what any of that means.
Request from Urath for evaluation.
Urath, this is Earth.
Earth,
Yes.
not Urath.
No.
Is that with an E or a U?
E.
Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Well, thanks for letting me know. I'm Alan, by the way.
This is so dumb. I love it.
Sorry about
Oh my god. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. It was so good. Oh, now this is a great view. I love that. Oh god. Oh, that's multiple portals. Yep. Okay. Another fucked up alien invasion. Oh god, they disintegrate you now. Alright, that guy got it right. Oh, he got a giant mech suit now. I mean, they got decades to perfect their technology, don't they? Like, it's statistically impossible. Rex is gonna die, by the way.
There are too many of them. Their technology has advanced too far.
Yeah, we have no...
Themselves immune to our time stream. We should
Okay.
consider the city lost. I will contact Cecil and suggest a nuclear response.
Oh my god. It's okay, he can take it. But they are kind of like punching him into the ground. Why isn't Dupli-kate making like 5,000 copies of herself? Like at every second. I mean, Omni-man could come in and just save everyone. Yeah, there we go. I think that was Omni-man. Yeah, it is. Murder everyone, Dad. Here's the thing. We need to like kill all of them. Not allow them to escape. Because if they escape, then they're gonna come back in like 2 days with 1,000 years of advanced technology. He's gonna go into their planet and destroy their entire everything.
Oh, whoa. Omni-Man's your dad?
Yeah. He's gonna come back in like a day and he's like, I destroy their planet.
I'm sure he's explaining nicely why they should leave us alone.
No, it's gonna hard cut to him murdering everyone. Isn't it? It's gonna be awesome. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, you can see the guts and everything. I think he's just gonna destroy the entire planet. Oh, I like the 3D. I like how to mix in a little bit of 3D sometimes. When it's oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Can he do that? Can it fly like so hard that he becomes a laser? And he'll be back.
I need a shower.
How long has it been for you, buddy?
No one else had seen of murders. Only guardians.
And Omni-Man. And that's it.
Killer must be one of them.
One of
Yeah.
And you
my
mention your
God.
idiotic thoughts to anyone, and I mean anybody.
Oh my
I'll
god.
make sure they're the last thoughts you ever have. You understand me?
Oh my god.
Blind old man.
186 surveillance team operations. Sir? The killer's still out there, Donald.
And this is our only lead. I was gonna be like, alright, old man, fuck you. He's dismissing the truth, but no. He's not entirely dismissing it. Like, he just doesn't want to believe that Omni-Man is actually guilty. Because if Omni-Man is guilty of killing the Guardians, then we're fucked. You know, like, it's as easy as that. Because, like, I'm sure he suspects him to a degree, which is why he's like placed the cameras. And even in the scene where I don't remember his name. Like, I should check Prime Video. Where is he? Prime Video. Oh man. It's no, Damien Darkblood is the detective, which is fantastic. Is it Cecil Steedman or Donald Ferguson? He is like, okay, place on cameras. We're gonna on the Grayson's house, and we're gonna see what happens there. That is here's the thing, is that like it's really a simple of like, what if Superman bad? You know, like what if the strongest, biggest and strongest and most powerful person ever was bad? And it's just like, okay, what would happen? And then it's just a question of like, how psychopathic are they and what are their goals or whatever? Because at this point, it's like, okay, this could be really bad. Because even if they discover that it's Omni-Man, Omni-Man could just kill everybody. Like, that's just it. Like, honestly, he could just do that. Like, because, like, what can you do? Like, literally, what could you do? Anyway. So, yeah, fuck it. I still don't know why Omni-Man did that, but I suppose we're going to learn that in a future episode, maybe. But for now, okay, there's a lot of stuff that happened in this episode. And I have to say, like, previous episode, the tone for it was very different to the tone at the end. The tone for this episode is a tone of like, okay, you know how fucked it can get. So now we're gonna have literal aliens just invade the Earth, and then they're just gonna explode people on screen. And fucking Invincible just comes in, and he's like, holy shit, like this is not like the previous episode. Previous episode, it was more fun. It was more lighthearted. Where did the fuck did this all gore come from? And you would be right, you know? You would be correct. So, that is actually something amazing, and I really love that. And we got introduced to a new, like, team of superheroes, and I'm expecting, like, all of them to die. All of them, or most of them to die. So, okay, we're gonna have to talk about that, but okay, you know what? So I want to talk about this before I forget. But you know what does my heart a lot of good is the fact that Omni-Man had to go into the alien world in order to like stop the invasion, because like the thing is that the moment that so they introduce aliens that are trying to invade Earth, but every time they do, but like their time moves at a different rate as they do for Earth. So what they do is that they went back to their planet and they're like, all right, we cannot just invade. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in there and we're going to devise some kind of a wristband that was able to maintain their like time stream or whatever fix or some shit like that. And by doing so, then it's like, okay, we can invade now. And it was like 3 days later, but for them it was like decades. You know, time moved at a different rate. And I like that I could see that, and I knew that before even Robot said it, because the scar that the Emperor had healed up and it looked like old. So it's like, okay, that's really cool. I really like that. So, yes, that. But then the second time, I don't know how much time had been for them, but they came out with like giant mechs and shit. And it's like, okay, they came like super ready. But like, it does my heart a lot of good, because in my head I was thinking back to a Doctor Who episode. What was the name of that? World Enough and Time. World Enough and Time and The Doctor Falls. I think it was called The Doctor Falls, wasn't it? Yeah, those two episodes, where the entire premise of it was we're like trapped, I suppose minor spoilers, but we're like locked in a place and there's like an enemy force or something, but the place where they're at moves at a different rate of time than like the other side. And then at one point we go in there, but after we go in there and we try to go back to where we were, to point 1, that would mean that as we travel from point B to point 1, the enemies in point B would actually advance enough in technology to find a way to move and catch you before you get to point A. Because time moves at such a faster rate in that place that they would find a way to fuck you up, because the technology would advance so much faster than you would be able to just travel from back to point A. And that is essentially what kind of was happening here, is the idea that they're going to go back, they're going to escape, they're going to technologically advance and devise some form to come back and invade you and fuck you next time, you know? And the only reason why the third time failed is because Omni-Man showed up. If he hadn't showed up, if he was still in bed, then they probably would have just fucked at least that city, maybe the planet. Like they would have done a lot of damage. Like Invincible clearly was not doing well. The other heroes probably were not going to be able to do well anyway. Like Omni-Man is the only one that stopped it. So thanks, Omni-Man. But the thing is that the moment they started to run away, I was like, okay, but you need to stop that, you know? Like, you need to actually stop them from running away because they're going to come back stronger in, like, really short amount of time. So then when Omni-Man started flying in, I was like, oh, it's going to go into their planet. And he did. And that was awesome. Like, okay, it's like a kill montage. And, you know, it's building up Omni-Man as, like, well, it's funny because the wife, the mom, I forgot her name. Debbie. Debbie was like, oh, he's just gonna talk them out with the aliens and convince them somehow to stop invading. And then fucking you see Omni-Man literally destroying the planet. Just like, I don't know if the planet or like the entire city, but like, I think he flew so fast that like, he became like a laser beam, you know, and he just destroyed everything. And then he like dropped like a giant like piece of rock on top of everyone, and he just destroyed everything. And I like that you can see his like beard. So like time was moving faster for him. I don't know if he would do that actually. Maybe he would, but alternatively, he just spent a long time in there. And think, I mean, I'm assuming that's what it was, you know, because for them, it's like a long time, but then they come back and it's nothing for us. So I'm assuming he spent there, like, I don't know, like a fucking week. And then he came back here, just like nothing. Maybe he didn't even transport. He like flew all the way from there to Earth. Like somehow he found a way. I don't know. But I'm just happy that they managed to solve that by doing something that makes sense, which is just fucking going into the planet and killing everyone. I mean, it's still building up Omni-Man as like, oh my fucking god, dude, but still. Dude, you know, okay, so let's talk about this new superheroes that were introduced. You know, we got okay, so we got not Peach Saliva. Peach Saliva is a streamer that I know and I watch, and she's cool. And she looks exactly, like literally exactly as, what's her name? Eve? Yeah, Eve. Eve Wilkins. She looks exactly like that, like same hairstyle and everything. But so we have Eve. What was her name? Her hero name. It doesn't say here. Wait, Rex. Shit. Who's? I know this fucking guy. Jason Mantzoukas. I don't know how to pronounce his name. His last name. This guy is the crazy guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's awesome. I love him. I didn't realize he was Rex. I love that guy. He's awesome. What was his name in Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Such a good character. Adrian Pimento. Oh my god. I love that character. Such a good character. He's such a crazy guy. Anyway, he's Rex. Man, the fact that he's Rex, I don't like Rex, but I like him. So that's weird. But okay, so we have Rex Explode. We have Robot, which is alright. Like everyone has some kind of like cool name or goofy or cheesy name, and then you have Robot, which is like alright. Dupli-kate is really cool. I like Dupli-kate a lot. because at one moment I said duplicating and I started laughing to myself because in my head I was thinking duplicating because that's what she's doing. But her power is like, it's really shitty. I mean, okay, so she can like, okay, so from what you can see, she can essentially like do it really quickly. Like there's like no casting time. Just another Kate just comes out at the speed of thought. But the problem is that that's kind of a shitty move. That's kind of a shitty power, isn't it? Because that means that there's like, you're essentially using a duplicate of yourself who's also like another person, maybe? I don't know how that works. You use that as a body shield. it's like fucking Dave Strider, you know? Like, you bring out clones of yourself to die for you. It's not that awesome. Like, okay, so I don't know how they work. Maybe they work like fucking Naruto clones, you know? In Naruto, you can create a clone, and then when the clone dies, it just becomes part of you again, you know? I think that's how it worked. Anyway, but in this show, like, she clearly, like, her clones clearly die. Like, you see their guts and shit as she keeps, like, dodging. But that is still a shitty power, because that means that, like, anything that can kill your clone and you will kill you. Like, the clone power only works as like a single target, like, dodge maneuver. But if there's like a grenade, then you're fucked. Like, I suppose you could create a clone to absorb the shock of the explosion as first, and then you will take reduced damage. How many clones can she make, like, immediately? It looks like she has to create one before she creates another. Like, one clone fully comes out, and then another one can fully come out. So it's good how fast can she make it, but I still think that's a pretty shitty power. Like, every time she was fighting, I felt like she was just gonna die, because, like, there was, like, lasers coming for her, and okay, the clones are dying, but, like, there's, like, no point to the clones, is there? Because, like, she could just dodge the laser instead of dodge and also send a clone to die. There's no reason to create a clone to die for you if you're just gonna dodge the laser anyway. If, like, your dexterity is super high, you can just dodge. You don't need the extra step. So, and in terms of, like, attack, it's like, okay, you can have, like, 5 duplicates gang up on you. That's cool. You don't see that here. You see her dodging by killing her other selves. And whenever she fights, it's like she's just on a fist fighting some dude. Like, one-on-one. Which is like, I feel like dupli-kate has potential, but they're not showing me that. And the reason why I think that is because I think she's gonna die, or she's not gonna matter, one or the other, you know. Like, but if she gets introduced and she's gonna matter, then I think she's just gonna die, you know. The same goes for, like, Rex. Maybe Rex will live, but I feel like, here's the thing about Rex, he sucks. Like, he just sucks, doesn't he? Like, everything he says is like, bro, shut up. And he talks a lot. And the thing is that he's not, like, entirely an asshole. He's not. Like, he's just, like, a loudmouth. But he's also, like, kind of shitty, too, isn't he? So I feel like, okay, so there's a couple things that I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's gonna die, and the only reason why he kind of sucks is because the show is like, okay, he's gonna die. And maybe even at the end, they're gonna be like, like, I don't know, Omni-Man is gonna, like, brutalize him or something. Or he's gonna die doing something cool or heroic, or he's gonna die in, like, such a, like, sad manner that you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm sorry, Rex, I'm sorry to talk shit on you. Like, maybe they're gonna try to pull that off. Maybe they're doing the thing of, like, okay, we're gonna get rid of the also annoying character because he's also annoying, you know. That's just kind of what he is, so fuck him. Or they're gonna kill him because that way Invincible Mark can get with Eve. Maybe that can happen. That's a trope that can happen. It would be kind of fucked up, but it's kind of what it could be. Speaking of that, it looks like Mark is getting on with Amber, maybe. And I like Amber. I do like Amber. She's cool. Like, I like Amber way more than I like Eve. Like, Amber seems cool. Even from, like, the first episode, I was like, oh, she's kind of cool. And I really like her design. Her design looks awesome. Her hair looks awesome. So I'm gonna... Dude, okay, what's Mark's homie's name? What was his fucking name? This fucking guy. Give me a second. No, where is he? William Clockwell. Fucking Will over here. This guy is a homie. Like... This guy is really trying to get Mark to, like... He's also, like, wearing, like, a lesbian flag. Like that's his part of his design. This guy seems cool. Like he's like, bro, you need to get on with her, and it's like, really? And then when Amber walks in, and she's like, is he together with Amber? He's like, I wish. No, I mean, no, I don't mean that. Okay, do you want to get with him? I'll help you out. It's like he really, for some reason, wants to be really supportive of Mark. Or am I crazy? I think that's what it is. And also the fact that when Mark so Mark was like kind of like looking like down in the dumps, and he was like, are you okay, man? Something wrong? Like, can I help you out? And he's like, yeah, it's my dad. My dad, he got injured. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, you let me know if there's anything I can do for you or for Debbie. Like, I'll come in, I'll make lasagna or some shit. Like, come on, man, I got your back. It's like, for some reason, he was like weirdly overly supportive. And I'm just like, that's kind of weird. But if that's just what he is, if he's just a normal dude who's just like really cool, then sure, man, you can hang out. He also looks like the dumb sidekick character. Like that's what he feels like. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I hope that that's just his character. I hope that he's just like the dumb sidekick homie character who's just completely normal and average and wears a lesbian flag for a shirt. And that's just it. I also like his voice a little bit. He's kind of cool. All right. So, what was it? Oh yeah, Amber. Maybe Mark will get together with Amber. That would be cool because I like Amber. Here's the thing, it's that the entire time I'm kind of like waiting, thinking, okay, who might or may not be like a superhero? Who may or may not have powers? So maybe someone else will have powers because Eve also has powers on school. So maybe Amber has powers. Maybe Will here has powers. Maybe someone could be secretly a supervillain, and then we could have more high school shenanigans. So that could be something. Okay, you know what's fucking funny? Fucking Mark Invincible going to intercept the guy, the Martian or whatever that's coming in, and they just start fighting, and then Mark is like, I just want to talk, and the dude is like, wait, are you using your timeout? And Mark is like, wait, a timeout? Do I get a timeout? And it's like, yeah, and it's like, but like, I don't understand. I literally don't know what's happening. And he's like, oh, okay, sit down. And then they sit down, and he's like, okay, so listen, I'm this guy, and I'm here to check out to see what is the fighting force of your planet, because your planet signed up to see signed up for the program. So this is like a test, and he's like, see, here's your planet. It's like Earth, and it's like, we're not Earth, we're Earth. And it's like, wait, but is that with an E? Yeah, it's with an E. And it's like, oh man, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Okay, I hope I didn't lose my job. Okay, I gotta get the fuck out of here. All right, good to meet you. Bye. That was so fucking funny. It was so like cool. That was so funny too. Like that seems like that was like one little like comic chapter of this comic book of Invincible. Like that was just like a couple pages long, and at the end it just ends with Invincible looking at Earth and being like, oh man, that looks pretty, and that's just the end of it. Because in this episode it really felt like, why are we even doing this? But sure, it was just a couple minutes, but it felt really cool. It was really nice. And then we have more alien invasion. Yeah, man, all these people just getting fucked up and dying and exploding. Like I saw like somebody die, like, okay, multiple people die, but like there was like someone that for one moment, like I saw them die, and their death was only like 3 frames, right? But like one of those frames was just like rifts exploding and just see all the like gross shit, and then it just splatter blood, and then they're off screen, and I'm just like, it's kind of cool that they have to like animate this, and they like animate it in such a way that it's like, okay, you're gonna see like 1 or 2 frames of fucked up shit and they're nothing, so that you can realize that it's happening, but it's not gonna be like gratuitous. It's not going to be like on your face, because the show is not necessarily trying to be like super gory and being like, hey, pay attention to this is super gory. No, it's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. You're just going to have to deal with it. And I like that, because Mark is like, oh my god, I was not expecting this. And I like that everyone can tell that that's the problem. So, okay, you know who I like? I like fucking Robot. I like this character, Robot. He's just a robot. I don't even know if it's like a real person. I think it's literally just a robot. He's not a dude in a costume. I think it's just a robot. And he's cool. Like, I like his personality. He's very useful. I like his design. It's awesome. Robot is fucking cool. And I like the little things that they can do. Like, for example, like, Robot is like, okay, he's just a robot. What is it going to do? But then he was like, so he's really good at analyzing things. And he analyzed, okay, I analyzed the wristbands. The wristband is actually what is keeping into the time stream. And he's also the one that like realized that their time moves at like a different speed as ours, and that was their weakness, and that was what happened. Then he analyzed the wristbands, then he plugged into a wristband, analyzed the frequency, and then he did like an EMP that destroyed everyone's wristbands. It's like, hey, Robot is kind of cool. He's just a robot, but like he can do some cool shit. He's actually very useful in some situations, and he's actually really smart and has a good personality. So I like Robot. He's like the team leader. I like Robot. Robot is fucking cool. Okay. Dude, I love his name. Damien Darkblood. Okay. While Damien is original to the comics, his character design was revised for the television series. He's one of many characters updated by lead character designer and co-creator Corey Walker. Damien Darkblood makes the air colder around him, which is why Cecil and Donald's breath can be seen here. This is unique to the TV series. Okay, that's cool. Dude, I love Damien Darkblood. I love this like Hellboy motherfucker just walking in, just looking in a full like detective outfit, and he's like, I'm investigating. And he's like super serious. And fucking this guy, I think his name is Cecil, the old guy with the scar. He also has a superpower, and his superpower is that he can just like teleport. He just like beams up and teleports to another like place in the world, because I think he like literally like warped from one point into the other, and he was like really far away. So that's really cool. That's really cool. I like all his cool powers, and this character seems really cool. And I like that the tone has completely shifted now. And now I know it's really funny, because the way I see it is that like Mark came from like a tone of like, yeah, man. Yeah, this is like a generic superhero show, like this is gonna be fun. And then episode 2 rolls in, and he walks in and he sees people just exploding, and he's like, oh god, I wasn't expecting this. This is a tone shift. And I'm like, yes it is actually. For going from episode 1 to episode 2, that's what it is. It's like actually like helping the audience, because Mark kind of represents the audience here of like, I was not expecting this. And we're like, yeah, I know. We're right there with you. He's experiencing the shock of the tone dissonance the same way we did at the end of episode 1. So that's really cool. Okay. I think that's kind of it for this. I mean, I like, we just get beating the aliens. They narrowed it down to maybe Omni-Man is the culprit, and I'm worried about literally everyone, because Omni-Man is they're looking at Omni-Man unless it goes the culprit, which he is. So now it's like, okay, what happens to the dupli-kate clones? Like, I'm looking at dupli-kate again, and it's like, what is she doing? Like, what happens to dupli-kate clones? Like, is it something where like they just disappear after a certain period of time passes, or at will? Or is it a thing where like they just continue to live until whatever? So you want them to actually die, because otherwise they're going to keep going. But also, like, how do they work? Like, is it like literally another you? Are they also full of being like aware and have feelings and dreams and emotions and share all your memories, and then they go sent to fucking die? Or is it like a shadow clone in Naruto, where it's like it's another you, but like when it dies it comes back to you, like you are him and he is you, but then they die and then they become you again? It's all part of the one you. How the fuck does it work? I don't know if they're gonna explain that at all. Like, I feel like this is one of those little things that it's gonna be like, okay, this is a cool shit, and we're not gonna elaborate on it very much, so just kind of fucking roll with it. And I suppose that's what I'm gonna do. But like, I'm very curious about how duplicate works, because that's a really fucking cool. That's a really cool power. It's kind of a unique. I mean, it's not that unique, but it's kind of cool. As a superpower, you know, you have a superhero. What does it do? They duplicate themselves. And it's like, okay, how many times? As many times as needed. Okay. Do they have like super strength or no? Okay. Can't they like create like a 1,000 copies at the same time? No. One at a time. All right. Okay. So that literally is just like a thing of like, well, if you're in a fist fight with, you know, in like a fist fight, it's useful because that means that you are, instead of having a fist fight that is a 1 versus 1, it's a 2 versus 1 or a 3 versus 1. That's kind of cool. But if it's like a literal alien invasion or like a supervillain or whatever that has like supernatural powers, then what does having like 2 regular people punch him like do? It's not one lady punching you. It's 2 ladies punching you. Maybe 3. Because the idea is that the superpower enemy is going to be able to kill you faster that you can do anything to them. So like, I think it's a really shitty power, honestly. I need the specifics to know how shitty or not shitty it is. But anyway, Omni-Man has recovered, and I still don't know why he did anything. But like, there's a couple few moments where Omni-Man is like, he's like very rough in the things that he does and things that he says. You know, like he's talking to like the nurse, and he's like, I don't care how torn my outfit is, go get it. And it's like, I understand that he probably doesn't want the outfit. He wants the outfit because 1 is the outfit, and 2nd because maybe there's clues there and he doesn't want people to like see it like forensics to like investigate on it much further or some shit like. But also like the way he talks is the fact that he's like given a command, like he's like putting himself in the position of like charge and being like, go do this for me. And it's not even asking, can you get that for me? It's like, go get it. It's like, okay. So that's kind of not great. Also, the fact that Mark is dealing with the fact that the old lady died, which sucked. And fucking Omni-Man comes in and he's like, he comes in and what does he say? He says like, it's part of the job. Okay, whatever. Let's go home. I'm dying to eat some real food. And it's like, he's super insensitive. And it's like, what the fuck, Omni-Man? He seems like such an asshole. So, like, I think that's just it. Is that just it? Is it just an asshole? Like, because, like, previous episode, they were like, okay, is it being mind control or something? And it's like, it could be. It could be mind control. It could be a thing of, like, okay, things change somehow and he needs to do things differently. But it's, or maybe he has, like, a code or something. But, like, it really might just be like he's just an asshole. That could just be it, and it kind of feels that way sometimes in the way he talks. So we'll see what the fuck his deal is next time, I suppose. All right, I think this is it for this episode discussion review thing. Thank you for hanging out, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time on next Invincible reactions. And alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this Invincible reaction episode. If you would like to watch next episode, it should be up on Patreon. So check out the link in the description for that, social media, everything else. We also have a full link. Yeah, that. Yeah, check out my gaming channel and all that shit. And I'll see you guys some other time. Bye bye, take care.